Good morning, guys. It is currently Tuesday. I'm sick, but I started my deficit the other day and I thought I'd just take you through a few days of the foods that I'm eating. I was going to do a full day of eating, but I'm mixing it up a little bit today from my usual meal plan because I kind of just want a few like wholesome foods that I know I really enjoy when I don't have an appetite. So we're about to make some eggs on toast for breakfast. It's 10:30 a.m, a little bit late, but as long as I'm eating, guys. Got half the chicken's bum on that. Because I'm in a deficit, I do try and get like lower calorie bread. This is just the country split. I would obviously opt for wholemeal, but they didn't have it. 2 slices, this comes in at around like 100 calories, which is super handy. That off the heat. Oops. Perfect. A coffee, and that is it. Obviously, this is not something that I have very often. I just know that I'm craving some whole foods and we can easily slot this into a deficit. Now, this is something that I take every single day, whether it's the Train Aid or just some Woolies Hydrolytes, not only because I'm sick, but it's just a staple, just to kind of top up everything that you've already got going on. The Train Aid ones in particular are obviously filled with all the goods. Read. But yeah, I just love the team at Train Aid. Obviously, they do send me these and I have a discount code, but I was using them prior. Oh my God, just enough water. We got these big ice cubes from Kmart and I'm actually so obsessed with them. And I'll just sip on this with my morning coffee. Boom. Blake's just eating beetroot whole. Duck your head around and say hi. It was wide angle. Hello.
Hi.
But it is now lunchtime and a little bit of dinner prep as well. So if you can see me cutting, just don't look because it will probably cause you a bit of stress. But I'm cutting up half my potatoes now for lunch and then half for dinner, and we're going to chuck these in the air fryer. This mingle seasoning on basically everything is my favorite thing. So I'll just coat my potatoes, mix it around and pop them in the air fryer for about 20 minutes. In that same bowl, I'm just gonna add my frozen veggies. Fresh or frozen, they're honestly the same nutrient wise. I'm just lazy and frozen veggies are often a lot cheaper as well. Need all the veggies I can get right now, obviously. Now at the beginning of each week, I actually pre-cook these lemon and pepper chicken breasts. I'll put them on the screen. They're just from Woolies and they're super handy just to meal prep as a whole, and then you can add them to wraps, salads, with rice, with potatoes, whatever kind of phase you're in terms of like your nutrition, whether you're tracking, not tracking. It's easy and it's cheap just to kind of get that in, and it's already marinated. It's breast steaks as well, so it's not like icky. I'm a bit funny when it comes to chicken thigh. Then I'll just prep these potatoes to go with my dinner, which you'll obviously see later on. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Oh my God, why are you wheezing like that? Bagel o'clock, guys. So we have PB2, deficit things. If it's not deficit, we're peanut butter. Deficit, we're PB2. Honey, banana, bagel in the toaster. Little bit toasted. Doesn't have to be lots. I'll just add a little bit more. I seriously dream about this snack slash meal 24/7. Like, if I'm sick and you're like, Emma, you need to eat carbs, you need to get food into you, this is like anything. I'll stomach this at any time. No appetite, you bet I'll be having this. As most of you know, I just ran a half marathon like a few weeks ago, and in my whole half marathon prep, I was having these every single day, like pre-training, post-training. It was an obsession that I'm not mad about. Then, sadly, got to weigh the honey. I would usually do like 15 grams, but we're sticking to 10. Good evening. It is now the next day. I am having my usual for dinner. I have this every single night, deficit cut build. So this is no shock. I'm just like literally obsessed with steak and vegetables. So every week I pre-cut fresh vegetables for my dinner. I'll do carrots, zucchini and broccolini. Also, I just washed my hair. We were very overdue, so ignore the turban. I'm hyping myself up to blow dry and straighten. Because if you know, you know, short hair girls, we have to do it straight away because otherwise I get an afro. I'll do is I'll just lightly coat it all in oil. Sorry, my spuds are in here too. And we'll top with my favorite mingle seasoning. Common trend in my life, I will drown majority of my food in this seasoning because I'm literally obsessed with it. I'll also get food freaking everywhere. This is our new air fryer. And I'm actually in love. It's just a Kmart one. Blake's chips will go in this side. He's still at work, but I always put it on for him. And then mine go in this side. Perfect. I've just added my broccolinis into the pan. They are the last ones left out of the bunch, so they're all a bit blur. But anyways, it's just got my garlic seasoning on it, and I just like cook those till they're soft and all nice. Blake and I have recently discovered a strong passion for caffeine-free Pepsi and Coke no sugar, and it's just the best addition because when you're having dinner, it feels like a little treaty treat because you're having a soft drink. Because we both like have grown up in no soft drink like family household, so like a little Pepsi with dinner feels a bit cheeky, but it's caffeine-free, so it's like good for you because it's not caffeine before bed. Also, another addition to our fun ice that you would have seen yesterday. Yes, I put paper in my air fryer because I don't want to wash it. So this is an easy way. Now, I get it's probably a bit illegal that I already cooked these steaks, but when I was getting sick at the beginning of the week, Blake cooked my steaks for the rest of the week for me, just so I didn't have to do it because he's a legend. So I'd usually cook my steaks fresh on the night, but because we're a little bit down bad this week, we're like, what can we just do to take the thought out of it? I then add, because we're in a deficit, fat-free mayo. I hate this mayo, but when I'm in a deficit, I force myself to eat it because I actually really like mayo. And then I have fountain barbecue sauce, purely only for the reason that I'm out of tomato sauce. Audio is so much better once that air fryer turns off. I'm not going to redo that. Chef's kiss. I decided to get my shit together and fix my hair. So go me. Starting to feel human again after the past few days. But I end every night and have for like 5 years with a yogurt bowl. And I switch up the flavors, but at the moment I'm using the caramel cookie batter by Red Dragon. It is Biscoff inspired and we love her. If you're not familiar with the mousse formula, it goes thick when you mix it with water. So it's really nice by itself, but I tend to mix it with yogurt and it goes thick. So add water little bits at a time. I could give you exact measurements, but I've never actually seen the exact measurements because I usually just wing it every single day and hope for the best. But I do it till I get about that consistency. Add in our yogurt. When I'm in a deficit, I treat myself to YoPro because it's expensive and it makes me happy when I'm in a deficit. When I'm at maintenance, I just get the no-name yogurt. But that is what she looks like. Fun fact, my first bodybuilding prep, I actually had ice cream every single night for the entire prep. Yeah, don't ask. Frozen strawberry grind. Healthy amount of is my yogurt bowl. We have her every day. She is the best. Sometimes add wheat bix to this, sometimes add blueberries, banana, honey, nuts, whatever. And then you gotta mix her. That is how we eat her. Chef's kiss. Good morning. We're on to day 4, 3 of vlogging, 4 of being sick, and I'm over it. But it's 7:30. I'm definitely waking up a lot later than what I usually would this week. I'm usually like a 5 a.m. riser, but we need to rest this week. And I'm about to make my morning coffee, but I just wanted to show you what I do before my morning coffee. As you guys know, I work with TrainAid on hydrolytes, / with their hydrolytes. And I showed you the other day, but every morning before my morning coffee, or as I'm drinking my morning coffee, I will have a hydrolyte in water just to hydrate before you caffeinate, you know? Get some goods into us before we caffeinate. And I'll show you the coffee machine we use. Everyone always asks, but we use the Nespresso Virtue coffee machine, and it's been great. Price point of it from where we got it as a gift just before our wedding, but it's really good. We can't fault it. I think it's a couple $100. We've had it for 2-3 years now, and we use it obviously multiple times a day, which is unreal. I swap between these 2 coffee pods, Nespresso Fortato and then the decaf Fortato as well. I'll always start my day with a decaf, and then have a caffeinated one if I feel I need it. It's good just to kind of have the options for me, you know? Guys, this is my favorite meal ever to have. If you watched my last vlog last week, you would have seen me meal prep this, but it's just my overnight protein oats, cinnamon, another coffee. The best thing about these oats is I've actually had them at the peak of my surplus and every day in my last comp prep. So no matter where you're at, these can be made to fit into your calorie range just by making a few adjustments, which are amazing. Guys, the past 24 hours have just really been something else, but we are continuing along with this deficit as usual, and obviously all the meals in there. So if you've been around for a hot minute, you would know that I am a big fan of Weet-Bix. I have been known to actually live off Weet-Bix at some stages in my life. So we're going to be starting today with 3 Weet-Bix. Really hard at the moment because I am so sick. I don't really have a big appetite, but it's still important to eat everything we need to. Oh no, I don't have any milk. I'll be back. I ended up getting some things for lunch. Fuck, we got the milk. 80-90% water weight, but we'll roll with it. We're ideally aiming to be in this dieting phase for like 8 to 10 weeks. So not too long. Goal is just to tidy up a little bit, get a bit more comfy, and then we can go back into a build phase. But this is the easiest, yummiest meal you can ever have. We are going to make pad thai, which is my favourite dish ever. But to get started, I'm just going to boil some water on the stove to cook our noodles in. And then I'm going to lightly oil this dish. I don't own a wok. You're supposed to use a wok. Ingredient wise, noodles, chicken, sprouts, carrot, zucchini, 2 eggs and sauce. Super easy. Once the pan is heated, I just follow these instructions. I'll put the macros on the screen, but that was so easy and it looks so freaking good. I rate myself a 9 out of 10. Pretty good effort from me. Some people get excited over the golden arches. I get excited over Guzman Gomez. There's someone next to me, it's so awkward. Guys, you might be thinking, Emma, you're in a deficit. You're getting Guzman Gomez. What are you doing? We flexible here. No, I'm kidding. But for the first few weeks, I do have a little bit more flexibility. So what I do is I'll track in, and I'll show you how I track it in, my favorite Guzman Gomez meal, which is a mini grilled chicken burrito bowl. When I'm not dieting, I'll get the bowl, a taco, chips, the whole lot. When I'm dieting, I just get the bowl. So I'll just slot it into my day. I track it as like 1.2 of a serve just to account for some extras and just a little bit of wiggle room. But in saying that, like, I wouldn't go out and I wouldn't order like a pizza or like something like massive or KFC, things like that, because I know at the end of the day after this meal I'm still going to feel full, satisfied and good, and I can just work it straight into my day. So I'm really excited for Guzzies. Also, confirmation guys, I've got influenza A and C. Yay. I'm not here for it. So yeah, Guzzies is needed. Wow, I got a whole lettuce. I'll pop on the screen how I track this.
Hey, those are mine.
I want those ones.
Well, oh, fucking loaded.
Stunning. But how good does this look, guys? I'm so excited. We got sent these protein pancakes from the Protein Pancake. They're a local Adelaide business, and we thought we'd make some.
Oh yeah.
That's... So it says all we have to do is add water, I think. So the serve is 40 grams. And then 60 ml of water. It says, now mix the mixture. Avoid over mixing. We want fluffy.
Gee, how do you do that?
With my muscles. I think I might do 2 serves. That's not many pancake in there. So I'm just going to add in another 40 grams, guys. And I'll mix that and then I'll add some more water. That looks like a bit more batter for me. So guys, we did a total of 80 grams of mixture and 120 mils of water. Basically just 2 serves. guys. Obviously they look good, but I've got to do a taste test over here. They smell good, at least, from what I can actually smell. Oh my god.
They're good?
They're so yum. So easy as well. Like, we literally just added water and cooked them. And then, like, in terms of macros, really easy as well. So, really good. But, that is lit. Yum, yum, yum. As you guys would have seen, we just did a big grocery shop, and this is a little bit of a haul. If you follow us, you probably know that we eat the same meals pretty much week in, week out. So protein sources, we've already got some chicken in the freezer, we've got fresh veg, frozen fruit, fresh fruit, oats, rice, some protein bars, the best thing ever, raisin toast, bagels for Blake, some Coke, no sugar, caffeine free and full caffeine. This was on sale instead of Diet Right, and a stock up on the sauces. Major Slay. Oh god.
No, it's
He
coffee.
spilled coffee on him.
Yeah.